iHeart Podcasts. Hear more Gold 101.7 podcasts.
Playlists and listen live on the free iHeart app. Wow, what a show today.
We had craft today. Jonesy was upset because a cup got broken that had our faces on it. He thought it was a bad omen. So he's tried to stick it back together. Because we're going to a drive shift next year, which is 3 to 6 p.m, I figured move over coffee cups. What's required is a cheese plate. So during the show today, I have made a quick drying pottery project that's going to be a cheese plate.
Ooh. Also, Human Nature joined us on the show today, and we got them to perform 2 songs, not just one, but 2. Aren't they good?
Tribal Drum is beating for Heroes in Underpants. A guy in Melbourne has chased down an underage juvenile offender.
Yep. Little reprobate.
He chased him down the middle of the night in his undies, the hero, not the reprobate, and made a citizen's arrest. A Tribal Drum is beating for Heroes in Underwear.
Enjoy the podcast.
Right now, by the miracle of recording, we had so many requests for them to do it again.
Mistress Amanda.
Miss Keller. Amanda.
Doesn't work alone.
Wow, this is fantastic.
Her friend is in a back room making the tools of the trade.
I've heard them describe him as a drunken idiot.
Sorry, I've been drinking beer.
The legendary pirate Jonesy and Amanda the actress.
Hello, Wiggles.
Congratulations, Mandy.
We're on the radio right now.
What is it you can't face?
Jonesy and Amanda, you're doing a great job.
You have no empathy for anyone but yourself, you giant tool.
Now's the time to hear good radio.
Sorry, a bit of a tongue twist there.
But you're an idiot.
Jonesy and Amanda are here.
It's showtime, a-holes. We're on the air.
Top of the morning to you, Amanda.
Hello, Brendan. How are you?
I am very, very well.
What you got there, fella?
I've bought in this.
Oh, is that what I think it is?
Oh, it's not the Billy Joel. That's the Billy Joel Ultimate Collection CD box. I don't know where the CDs are. They've worn away from overplay.
Even the covers, which is weird.
I've amused myself. I know inside the box is the pieces of the Jonesy and Amanda cup that I broke accidentally the other night, and I thought that was a bad omen.
You're a guy who sees signs in a lot of things, and the fact that we are moving to a drive show next year, 3 to 6 p.m, means that you saw this. You were sad that it meant the end of an era.
But look at this.
Look at that. Look at the cup. Our 2 faces are still together. The era of us continues, but it's different. This is why I think this is symbolic, but in a good way.
Yeah. So I'm going to try and...
we're going to try and what?
I was going to try and reassemble the cup. They do that Japanese art that you were talking about.
Yeah, this is the thing. It's the art of kintsugi, which is... the method involves using particular lacquer, but it's like gold glue, I guess. And so you see the gold cracks in it, which is perfect for us. Gold and cracked. But... the philosophy of it is that you embrace your flaws and it makes the piece more beautiful and real and reinvented, which is what's going to happen for us. So I don't have a kintsugi kit, funnily enough.
Don't they sell that down at Riot?
I don't know. Actually, maybe they do. Isn't it called Riot? R-O-I-T?
No, R-I-A-R-T, isn't it?
Is it?
Riot. Well, that's the whole point of the
I thought it was R-I-O-T.
You're the pun queen. Because it's Riot.
Look, yes, I understand, but I didn't know that's how it was spelled.
I think so. It's been some time since I've been into one of their shops. I always go in there and go, oh, I could buy a little canvas and do a painting, and then I go, nah, and walk out.
Oh, they must love you. Well, have you got any glue at least?
No, I haven't got any glue.
So you were just going to put the pieces there and miraculously...
Well, no, I was hoping that someone here, Meg, is standing around doing nothing.
With her denture glue.
Yeah, look at her. There you go. Go and get some glue. Go down to Riot and get us a coffee. And do you want something, a sandwich?
Oh, Mr. Bossy.
Would
See
you
you
want
in
a
HR.
sandwich?
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
I like a sandwich.
and get Amanda a sandwich.
Thank you.
Yep.
One of those onion ones I like.
The onion and salmon triple decker. Okay, well, I'm going to put, when Meg gets the glue, I'll put it together.
I think this is I think the universe...
And Meg, none of that woke super glue. Good super glue.
What do those hand gestures mean?
I don't know.
I don't know, Brendan.
Ask Boss Lady Jacinda for some petty cash.
I think, though, that this is a wonderful symbol of us reconfiguring, being bigger, brighter, better than ever, and continuing. Our little faces are still together.
You know what I should do? I should set up my time-lapse camera and have me filming me rebuilding the cup during the show.
10 easy steps.
What else could go wrong? That's something to do on the show today.
My eyes aren't dry enough.
You know who's coming in today?
Tell me.
Human Nature.
We're very excited by that.
Have you seen him doing that Pink Pony Club thing?
Have you seen that? We should get well, listen to you. Have you seen them? I showed you.
I'll get it up there later.
I showed you of them just doing an a cappella thing of Pink Pony Club, and you really hear the beauty of their voices.
Yep.
I'm not saying we don't know how beautiful their voices are, but when you see how they layer their voices together, gorgeous.
We'll get them on the show. Also, Instagram makes its return, and we can't do anything until we do the Magnificent Seven.
Get the glue out, Brendan, because here we go. The Daintree in Queensland is the world's oldest what?
Jam Nation. We have the Magnificent Seven. 7 questions. Can you go all the way and answer all 7 questions correctly? If you do that, Amanda will say...
Are you still going to build the cup bit by bit throughout the show?
Yeah. Oh, it'll be like build your own Dalek.
That's what I mean.
Lancaster bomber.
In 5 easy steps.
Exterminate.
But it won't cost me $3,500.
No, but you'll do it on some slow-mo on your phone and it'll kill me.
As soon as Meg gets back from the nearest purveyor of superglue, I can commence building.
Purveyor of superglue. Well, anyway, yes, let's get on with this. Lisa's in Illawong. Hello, Lisa.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
Very well, thank you. The Daintree in Queensland is the world's oldest what?
Rainforest.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Which franchise features a saber-toothed squirrel cat called Scrat?
It's not a squirrel cat. There's no such a thing.
Oh, it's a saber-toothed squirrel. It's called... Yeah, there's too many words there.
Okay.
Ice Age.
Ice Age,
that's right. Let's play Riff Raff.
Any old riff-raff backstage?
Oh, riff-raff everywhere. Got you, I understand. Got to keep out the riff-raff.
Okay, Lisa, what song has this riff?
Am I ever going to see your face again?
Sing it, Lisa.
No, wait.
Lisa, come on,
we
just
all
do
leapt
it.
out of our
Just
seats
do
because
it.
we don't know Lisa's limits.
That'll put bums on seats. The world's first mechanical alarm clock, invented in 1787 by Levi Hutchins, had one major limitation. What was it? A, it stopped working in winter. B, it could only ring at 4 a.m. Or C, it needed to be wound every 10 minutes.
One of those is real.
Oh, dear. I'd say B.
Yeah, it could only ring at 4 a.m. Maybe Levi Hutchins did breakfast radio.
Yeah.
What's the story?
In 1787, he needed to wait for work at 4 a.m. He didn't intend to sell it. It was just set for himself.
Oh, I see.
Right.
And then it took off.
Right. And everyone had to get up at 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, before that, they used to have door knockers, knocker-uppers.
That's right.
They'd come out in the morning and they'd throw a rock at your window, or they'd have a little stick and they go on your window.
On your window.
To wake you up. This is pre the Industrial Revolution, or just when the Industrial Revolution started, and you had to go and work on a weaving loom.
Jeff, the knocker-upper is here.
I know, Lisa, you're off to go and work at the local weaving loom this morning.
Me, yeah. I had somebody knock on my window earlier.
See?
Wow, that's always scary when that happens.
Lisa.
Let's get question 5. The Socceroos beat Canada 1-0 on the weekend. Which other host nation of the upcoming World Cup do they play next in a friendly?
I don't know.
Lisa. A clue, they'd be the host nation?
Yeah, the host nation, it's between, the host nations, Canada, Mexico, USA. Which of those are we going to be playing in the next friendly?
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Gold 101.7. Hello there, it's Jonesy and Amanda. Nice mandolin solo there.
Thank you. Want me to stop soon? Wait.
Mandolin is so underrated.
Well, tell that to Rod Stewart. Mandolin wind. He ate a whole one.
Hello, it's Jonesy and
I'm
Amanda.
just amusing myself. I think I might be.
You know what? I'm enjoying it as well. And I think Brian's got a little wry smile.
Brian was sour-faced through that whole exchange.
He was, and he's got a little...
I was air mandolining.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I wondered what was spasming in the background.
We're into the magnificent. We're at question 5.
Question 5, it's going to John in Tamor. Hello, John.
Good morning, Amanda Jonesy.
Johnny?
The Socceroos beat Canada 1-0 on the weekend. What other host nation of the upcoming World Cup are they playing next in a friendly?
Yeah, America, of course.
Yep.
Wednesday, 12 p.m.
In the afternoon. A reasonable time.
Lunchtime. I get my AMs and my PMs confused around 12.
You're not going to watch it.
I'll be sound asleep.
True or false, the movie Footloose was inspired by a real ban on dancing in an American town. Is that true or is it false?
I'll go true.
It's true.
You know, Dude, Where's My Car is based on a story of true idiots.
And that is true.
Question 7. Which punk rock band announced its first Australian tour in 10 years yesterday?
Good Charlotte.
Yeah, lifestyles of the rich and famous. We're always complaining.
When they first came to Australia, I was working with Andrew Denton at Triple M, and they were like naughty schoolboys. I just wanted to whack them around the back of the legs with a ruler. They were so naughty and cheeky.
I think there was a period where we were interviewing them quite regularly. It was very hard to split up the Madden brothers, though. It was Benji and Joel. I could never...
Same eyeliner.
And then they went and got different tattoos, which made it easier. And then one got more tattooed. And then one got... They kept matching their tattoos.
Yeah.
Anyway, looking forward to seeing them. Here's Good Charlotte. Congratulations, John. You've won the Jam Pack. A double pass to hear you come again, sing, laugh and celebrate Dolly Parton at Theatre Royal Sydney. This must close on the 18th of October. $150 to spend at Rock Salt Restaurant, delivering a delicious modern dining experience and signature cocktails in the heart of the Shire. And Jonesy and Amanda caricatures, theatre coloured and some Taylor pencils. John, anything you'd like to add?
Yes, just don't stick your fingers together, Jonesy.
That's right. You haven't even started your gluing.
Yeah, that's a good point there, John. I'll be okay, though, because the glue they make now is not like the glue I grew up with. That would glue anything. Now it's because kids can't handle glue. I'll either sniff it or
Well, are
glue
you a
their
whole generation
hand
of
to their forehead.
web-fingered men?
No, we're the Generation X. We're the toughest generation in the world. Get stuff done.
Or you're a generation of bores.
When Meg gets back from the shop...
Well, lots of things are going to be coming up. Yes, you will start gluing your cup back together. And also, I saw something on your Instagram yesterday. First, you stole a chicken and now have further outrage. We might put it to the pub
I haven't
test.
stolen anything except a lot of hearts.
You know, get over yourself, seriously.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast. Jonesy and Amanda.
I don't want to be defined by this. When I die, you're doing the eulogy.
You're going to throw a cooked chicken. I'm going to flick through the Jalmanac, our big book of musical facts. On this day in 1989, Madonna released Express Yourself. She expressed a lot about herself just last week on the Jay Shetty podcast, and she was talking about her 2016 Australian tour. Remember that tour? She left her fans waiting for 7 hours before hitting the stage. She got some bad press for random outbursts on stage like this.
You're probably all wondering why I like clowns so much, right? Why am I so fascinated by clowns? Are you wondering that?
Yes. We know.
Shh. No, I love clowns. I've always loved them ever since I was a little girl.
Sounds like she's playing to 10 people.
I know. Well, she described that period of her life on this podcast as being one of the most painful times of her life because she was going through a custody battle. So despite all the craziness that we saw, there's a lot of stuff going on.
There were moments in my life where I wanted to cut my arms off. I actually contemplated suicide. I was like, I can't take this pain anymore. But as soon as you understand that what's happening to you is a challenge that you are karmically meant to experience and learn from and evolve to a higher level of consciousness, then you can look at that event, that experience, as a lesson and not punishment.
One?
Well, she's having some deep thoughts.
Yeah, no, I
just don't understand why she'd still like clowns.
Yeah.
Let's play this. First released on this day in 1989.
Come on, girls.
Jam Nation.
Something that might have popped up in your algorithm is the story that there's a new road law in New South Wales that prohibits eating, drinking or vaping while driving. If caught, drivers can face fines ranging from $500 to $1,500.
So say that again, so you can be fined for eating or drinking in your car.
This is a new law that's popped up in the algo. Brian, for example, that's Ryan with a B, he was off to bed last night. He had his little sleep hat on.
Were you there?
And this is what he was telling me this morning.
He tucked me in.
And this rule popped up and you went to bed, steam coming out of your ears. And as you understood it, there's a new law that's kicked in now that you're going to get fined. Have you seen the mobile phone detecting cameras on the side of the road?
Yeah.
Oh, you haven't seen them.
No, I haven't, but I've seen on the news that they get people.
They're a yellow trailer.
Oh, yeah.
Square.
No, I have seen that. Is
Anyway,
that what that does?
They're the phone detecting cameras. So this is what's popped up in Brian's algorithm, and it said that this new law is come into effect in October. So you can no longer eat
You can't
or
eat
drink.
or drink. You can't take a sip of coffee. You can't take a sip of water in your car.
Yeah, exactly. The law is...
This is a new law.
Well, no. Here's the rub. The law is a part of a broader initiative to promote full driver attention, blah, 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 blah. This road rule has been around for a long time. It's Road Rule 297.
It's my favourite road rule.
Brackets 1, which is a general road rule that states a driver must not drive a vehicle unless the driver has proper control of the vehicle. This is the same law that rules out having a pet on your lap while driving.
Yeah.
I say that to Miss April all the time. Come on, honey.
Stay in the back.
So anyway, right now the fines are this. So if say, for example, you have a one-handed snack, you're driving along the road eating a traveller pie.
Or paddle pop.
Okay. If a copper who was an orphan, meaning a bad copper, decided to throw the book at you, could do that, you'd get a $4 fine and 3 demerit points.
But when you say copper, it'd be the algorithm
Under the police discretion.
of the phone?
Well, so the phone detection cameras, what happens with those, they're positioned on various streets, so they register hand movement. So you're driving along in your car and...
Eating a soup.
Eating a soup, which you should have the book thrown at you for that, by the way. But it detects that you're doing that. The thing about it, there's a human that looks through each of those pictures.
And says they're not on their phone.
Right,
that's
that dude's doing this dude's got his hand on the phone, etc. So conspiracists might be saying this is a way of getting rid of that human element from these.
Just if it picks up any movement of your hand, you're done.
Yeah. But
is this enforceable?
No. Well, yes, it is. Once again, if you had a police officer that wanted to be a bit of a,
hard nut?
Yeah, okay, very good. Hard nut. They can fine you for that. You could have a copper that can fine you for anything. Oh, your blinker's not flashing fast
But these
enough.
laws are already in place.
They're already in place. And ask me the question, why now?
Why now?
Well, I'm glad you asked. A large amount of people have just come across this rule. So now as we've got our phones and stuff, someone will see that on Google, they'll put it onto Facebook. So what happens?
While they're driving, Brendan.
This in turn triggers the algorithm of all of a sudden, and people like Brian are sitting upright in bed going to sleep angry because they're going, oh, right, they've started this new law. It's not a new law. The law has been around for a long time. One does beg the question, though, does that mean that these phone detection cameras will now be picking up on you eating food, etc.? Because a lot of people don't push back on that. If they get a fine from the mobile phone detection camera,
fair enough.
And they go, oh, what was I doing? I can't remember. So it behooves you to, when you get one of those
check out whether you were
fines...
seen eating your suey min.
Yeah. Once again, if you're eating a suey min while you're driving a car, you should have the book thrown at you.
If you're enough to use chopsticks and drive, that's fair enough.
See, on one hand, you think that's great. On the other hand, I think that's like a death trap. Hot fluids, chopsticks, what could possibly go wrong? Anyway, it's...
So what you're saying, if it comes up in your algorithm,
Yep.
don't be too outraged because this has existed before. It's just at the moment people are saying, have you seen this part of the law?
Yeah, which was a bummer because I thought it would have been a great pub test, but there's no fire here, is there?
I'll tell you what the fire is.
What's
pub
the fire?
test. You want a pub test? I'll give you one. Something I saw on your Instagram yesterday. I'm running out of breath. I'm so exhausted
Is it my
from my
thirst
suey
trap
min.
pictures?
No. It does involve thirst. Let's talk about it next.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Jonesy and Amanda in the morning on Gold 101.7.
Just on Rule 297, brackets 1, the driver distraction law that we were just talking about before, apparently there was news on Facebook that there's this new rule that you're going to get fined for eating or drinking in your car.
But it's not as dramatic as that sounds.
This rule's been around for a long, long time.
Yeah. It's just being highlighted on socials.
And that's how the algorithm works. We've reached out to the New South Wales Roads Minister for clarity, but yet to hear back. But there's nothing online to suggest these laws are new.
So they've always been slightly arbitrary, so don't panic.
Carry on about your business.
Eat your suey min and see how you go.
You know, how are you even boiling the water for the suey min?
Look, do I have to do all your thinking? You'd boil it before you left home.
Of course.
Come on, think.
So carry on, okay? Everything's okay.
We've got Farnham, everything's all right.
Farnham's right here. I feel better for it.
Jam
Nation.
Let's get on down to the Jonesy and Amanda arms for the pub
Let's
test.
do it, shall we, Brendan? It's about you today. I saw on your socials yesterday, on your Instagram, you put a picture of a 6-pack of beer on top of a bin and you've said, Pop quiz. Is this beer for the Garbo or is it beer that's being thrown out?
Well, I was a bit confused about that. I was at my mum's place.
You're at your mum's. Let me explain the background.
Putting out her rubbish.
To why this is so pertinent to you. Because you're the guy that looks for stuff. You're the guy that will scab anything.
It's not scab. I'm an opportunist.
Yeah.
I see
one man's opportunity is another man's scab. Like you've taken a cooked chook from a shopping trolley at the shops in the car park.
It was in the trolley.
Okay, we've had that discussion.
It was time-stamped. No one was going to eat it.
Is this a new version of that?
Well, I wouldn't have taken that because that might have been beer from the Garbo. From when I was a kid, my dad at Christmas time would always put out 2 long necks of beer for the Garbo.
Yeah, but why would this be done in October?
Well, I don't know. Maybe the Garbo had done a good job around that. I'm not familiar with my mum's
relationship with the Garbo.
But someone's put a 6-pack of Carlton Dry out on top of the bins. Then I looked. I couldn't see the expiration date on the 6-pack, so I thought, is someone chucking this beer out?
And what was the consensus? What did people think?
Beer for the Garbo, the Shire Gazette said. Bad manners wrote, definitely garbage to be disposed of. If you're giving the Garbo something, give them a decent beer. Oh, come on, Carlton Dry's not that bad. For Garbo, for sure. Well, we'll pair Will with your trolley chicken.
Yep, that's true.
Yeah. And something about Blue Bin charges you $50 a year. Get a Purple Bin, purplebins.com.au. Was that a plug? I can't tell.
So what did you decide to do?
I left it there. I left it there because it could be for the Garbo.
Right, but if it wasn't, if someone had just maybe by mistake unpacking their car, left it there, would you have taken it?
I was one time at a marina and...
Suddenly a boat was discarded.
This guy was walking past and he had half a carton of Great Northern. And he said, he put it on top of the bin. I said, are you all right with that, mate? And he goes, I'm just about to chuck it out. I said, what's wrong with it? He goes, nothing. But I'm getting on an aeroplane. I can't carry it. He goes, do you want it? I went, yeah, sure, I'll take that. Even though it's watery Great Northern. You got to take it when it comes.
We might put this to the pub test because this is your nature. As you say, you see it as an opportunistic thing to do. Others see it as...
I'm not going through bins. I'm not like an ibis.
You are. You're the world's ibis. Taking discarded beer, does it pass the pub test? I'd like to know.
You see those news stories, a beer truck tips over and people, it's just a free-for-all.
Jonesy with a giant straw out the front.
I don't think there's anything wrong
Taking discarded beer, does it pass the pub test?
135522. We'll have that for you at 7 o'clock. It's 3 to 7 on Gold.
Critics are calling it a promotion. Audiences are calling it
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast. Jonesy and Amanda.
If I was on a celebrity roast,
I'd say he's got the smallest meat and potato in the biz. Probably start with that.
There's a lot going on, I'll tell you that for nothing. Human Nature are going to be joining us. I'm going to attempt to glue back together our coffee cup that I broke. This is a coffee cup that I've had for many years in my garage, and it usually has my little pass for work inside it, and it's a picture of you and me on our smiling coffee cup. And it fell down and smashed into a million pieces.
You were upset.
I was upset. I said, this is a sign.
You thought it was a sign and there was symbolism in it. And I think there is symbolism in it, but I think it's good symbolism because our faces didn't smash. Our faces are still together.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like that Japanese art of kintsugi, if I've pronounced that correctly, where you glue things back together and you see the cracks. You can see the cracks of you and me. And it shows that we are morphing into something new.
Sure.
And it has more beauty in it when you see the imperfections.
Meg has been gone for the last hour finding super glue. And so I can I can get underway with that. Also,
Here she is. Come on in.
Here we go.
Where did you go? China?
Non-woke glue.
Thank you.
Sniffing.
Right, yeah. Thank you, Meg. Also, what are the chances a beer truck has crashed on the M1 northbound? One lane is closed north end of Hawkesbury Bridge. It's completely lost its load.
Brendan.
There's Heineken everywhere.
I'm going to cable tie you to your chair.
The pub test today, taking discarded beer, does it pass the pub test?
Jonesy's running down with a giant novelty straw.
We're setting the agenda. Do you see?
Stay where you are, Brendan.
I'm not a fan of Heineken.
Stay where you are and start gluing.
Jam Nation.
How are you going there? You started gluing the cup?
Woke super glue is not working.
No, Meg said it's anti-woke.
Well, it's not working. It's just super... Oh, look at it.
You know the problem is...
It's not gluing.
Those little packets of it, little tubes, look like that toothpaste you get in hotels. Don't clean your teeth with it.
I can't believe it's not toothpaste. Thanks to Mojo Homes, it's Jonesy and Amanda. If you've just joined us, I'm doing craft today. I'm gluing back this cup that I broke It's a picture of you and me. And I just thought,
the
with
symbolism
the future,
is we have to reconnect it and morph it into something else because we are going to the drive show next year, but so we're not leaving. We're just moving. The drive show is from 3 to 6. Okay, there you go. Work on your glue, Brendan. In the meantime, let's go into the Jonesy and Amanda Arms for the pub
You're going
test.
to have to do the talking.
I'm happy to do it.
I want you to get up right now. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. Go to your windows, open them, and stick your head out and yell, I am as mad as hell. I want to take this anymore.
You've got your craft face on. Your tongue's hanging out.
Oh, no, that's a bit fun.
A bit of swearsy swears.
Hang on, I should have put
We're
that.
talking this morning about something that I saw on Jonesy's Instagram. There was a 6-pack of Carlton Dry on top of a bin at his mum's place. She's in a block of flats, so who could be anybody's. Should he have taken it? This is what we're asking. You said, is it for the garbo?
Yeah.
Or is it for anyone to take? Or has it been left there by accident?
No, I just presumed it was for the garbo, because back in the good old days, that's what you give the garbo.
Yeah, but in October?
Well, he might be doing a good job. He might have had to pick up some rotten meat or something like that. You don't know.
No.
Sometimes garbos, they deal with a lot of garbage.
But if you didn't think it was for the garbo, would you have taken it?
Well, and then I thought, are they just chucking it out? Let me check the use by date. And then some people, believe it or not, have leftover beer. Can you imagine? Leftover beer.
That they don't want and that they're throwing out.
Yeah. It happens. It's a thing.
Taking discarded beer, does it pass the pub test?
Well, any beer's a good beer. 3 beers is better. Never say no to a beer, no matter what it is.
I think taking discarded beer does pass the pub test. It's sitting out there for fair game. So why not? What's the difference between taking beer or a bottle of wine?
Not even a question, mate. Definitely passes the pub test. Particularly given the price of the stuff these days. Finders keepers.
Mm-hmm. Most people are on your side.
And what are the chances on the M1 a beer truck has lost its load of Heineken beer?
Can you believe it?
Hold my beer. I'll be back in a minute.
Well, coming up, look sharp because Human Nature are on the way.
Jam Nation.
Well, I've enjoyed very much listening to you swear your head off in the last few minutes as you're trying to glue the cup back together.
Fix and go super glue.
Yes, but look.
Sets in seconds.
And look at the other
everyday
bit.
repairs.
Look at the other bit it says. Develop strong bonds to metals, wood and most plastics. Not recommended for use on polyethylene, polypropylene, PTFE and paper. I don't think it's made for ceramics or porcelain. It's not going to glue it. It's obviously not going to be waterproof, but I don't think it's going to stick.
It's working on some bits.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I just heard a bit fall off.
I can't help if the glue.
whole point of you
not
doing
like the good old glue when we were kids.
Your fingers would be mashed together to your eyes by now. The whole point of you doing this is that you smashed a cup that you thought was very symbolic. It was a cup
I didn't
of
do it
ice.
on purpose.
No. But
it's not my inner Greek.
No, but you were anxious that it was a bad portent for us moving our show to the drive show 3 to 6 next year.
And I'm happy for us going on to the Fruited Plains next year. It's better than going on to the CES, but nonetheless,
it is a shift of times in our lives.
We've been doing this for a long time.
I know, and there is a little bit of grief associated with it.
There's grief.
Having said that, I think you can see this as a good move in that the cup will be made into something new. And I've had an idea. I've had a craft idea of my own to celebrate us going to a drive shift.
Well, this is your cross stitch.
No. Oh.
What happened to your cross stitch?
Don't mention that.
Remember what I said about your cross stitch? Cross stitch, cross stitch.
I am going to do this cross stitch on my own.
I will bet my left one that won't be done.
Oh, that's the incentive that I need.
I will bet you.
I'm going to start now.
Even with that on the line.
Even with your left one on the line.
I know that.
We know we're talking testicle.
Yes, of course, whatever. But it doesn't matter.
All right, everyone heard you say that. I'm going to finish this now. The thing is, I tried really hard to do it.
Don't worry, mate, you're safe.
It was very complicated.
Yes, of course.
But I still have a few months to do it. But what I've decided to do, are you? Oh no, look. I've bought a kit of something.
Yeah.
Look at your tongue hanging out. Focus. Look at me.
I'm doing this.
Look at me. Come on, eyes to the front. Human nature. We've got a lot going on. All right.
I want to be doing this while they're in.
After 7:30, I will unveil my craft project that I think better symbolises our radio move. And you are going to be very impressed.
Okay, rightio.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Out of the way.
G'day, Dobie.
Amanda and Jonesy stay in school and learn school.
It's a genius. That's what the J stands for.
Yeah, okay.
While you fumble with the glue and your swears, try and put that cup back together, we've got human nature coming in.
Yes,
this half
yes.
hour. I saw a thing recently of human nature. And the thing is, we know and love human nature. But you think, I heard something just drop. But when you see how they put together a song and the beauty of how their voices come together, I saw this thing on Instagram. It's gone viral of them sitting in a stairwell and singing this.
Pink Pony Club, I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing down in West Hollywood. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. Pink Pony Club.
Oh, I've got
How good are
chills.
those
How
boys?
good are they? And they're joining us here in the studio in the next half hour.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation podcast.
I must say this is almost as hard as that stupid sherbet jigsaw puzzle that you got us to do.
That's right.
At the time.
Well, what you're doing, and I think you're doing the Lord's work because it's very important, you've smashed a cup that had our faces
Not on
it.
purpose.
No, but the symbolism of putting us back together, we are shifting, we're changing, we're going to the afternoon shift, a drive shift from 3 to 6. But a commemorative mug of you and me is still important to have, so I'm glad you're gluing it back together. But I've come up with a better idea. A mug, that's the sort of stuff that breakfast shows use to promote themselves because, you have coffee, you have tea in the morning. I think I'm going to make us something, a bit of merch, that's going to be more drivesy.
You were supposed to make a cross stitch.
I couldn't get it to happen. It was just too hard. I opened the packet and I swore, and that's as far as I got.
Is this what happened when you got the Kama Sutra?
Step 1, open the book. I don't think so.
I'm not opening any book.
So I think, what do you think of when you think of a drive show?
Easy Street.
I don't think it's going to be Easy Street.
Oh, it's easy.
It's not good. Don't set yourself up for horror.
It's easy.
I think
it's easy.
I'm going to say
I've done it before. It's easy.
I think of a cheese plate. I think drive. I think afternoons.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think not having commemorative cups, but commemorative cheese plates. And to that end, I have bought a pottery starter kit. Look at this. DIY air dry clay. I don't need a kiln. a pottery starter kit. And while you do that in this studio, I'm going to make us a commemorative J&A cheese plate.
Well, don't open it now because Human Nature are coming in next. Why don't do it after 8 o'clock?
All right. But let me just open the packet. They're waiting outside. They haven't come in. I'm just going to open the packet of clay. I've got to roll it and roll it and roll it again.
Right,
it's a bit like pastry.
I think we're losing focus here.
Why?
I think we're losing focus.
What? No, I'm going to make us a cheese plate.
No, let's just stop. Human Nature. We'll do that.
I didn't ask to be bored.
We'll do them, and then we'll.
Then can I do a cheese plate?
Of course, you can do whatever you want.
Thank you.
Jam Nation.
If anyone can prove the boy bands age like fine wine, it's the guys from Human Nature. For decades, they have serenaded us. They've made us swoon with pop. They've made us dance with Motown. They're dazzling audiences all over the world, but they are bringing their tour down under. They're going to be playing at home for the next little bit. Toby, Phil, Michael, Andrew, etc., etc., etc. Human Nature, hello.
Hello. Good morning. Good to see you again. What a great intro.
I know, please. I wish I'd written it myself. ChatGPT is great, isn't it? It would have been better if it
I
was.
once introduced them famously and I included Dave, and Dave was the manager.
Right.
And I said, don't worry, mate, these guys aren't going to last. Get on board. What was that, 1996?
Yeah, the golden era.
Whoa.
One day we'll make it too. I really hope so.
They actually wished us luck when we came in for the interview. They said, good luck, fellas. I hope it goes well.
It was at Carindale Shopping Centre and there was not many people there.
No, there wasn't.
It was you and our manager, I think.
And that was it.
Pretty much it.
At least he got a shout out. Phil, can I ask you this? Because you're not living in Vegas with the guys there now, is it extra special when you're touring in Australia Australia with them now? Or do you go, oh, God, I forgot that you don't like to eat before lunchtime and who's lactose intolerant?
Oh, these guys again.
And the green M&Ms.
It's actually great. It's actually great. It's really great to get together. It's a bit like a reunion each time.
Yeah, I bet.
So it's really cool. And with this sort of trip that we're doing, we all jump in the Kia Carnival and we head around the country together and it's a kind of like a bonding experience. It's really fun. It's great.
Do you have your own designated seats in the car?
No, we actually take it in turns to drive, which is good.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I think probably Toby's going to drive this morning to Dubbo. So we're off to Dubbo today, yeah.
Does Mikey get to drive? What about Mikey?
Yeah, Mikey did it the other night. Yeah.
Why do you think I would not drive?
I always feel that you're the youngest and they're all get the L plates. Get the L plates. Has he got his green peas yet?
Put the car seat in and then I'm all right.
He drives rear facing for safety.
You know, one thing I saw with you guys, and I know it went viral and I've watched it about 1 million times, is you recording yourselves in a stairwell singing Pink Pony Club.
Oh, yeah.
And it gave me a new appreciation of not just the beauty of your voices, but how you all come together. It was so nice to see how you craft your music.
Oh, thank you.
It was weird that the other three guys were there that day when I was just sitting in a stairwell singing the bass
Filming
part.
yourself.
Filming myself.
But how much?
What is that?
I wasn't expecting them. I was expecting somebody else.
Just to test how good you are, if I said, can you do Pink Pony Club? Like, I know you guys had a jukebox.
We could do that now.
Warm up a bit.
But,
You've nailed it.
All right, I'm going to try.
Here we go.
Yeah, we can do it. No.
Pink Pony Club, I'm gonna keep on dancing at the
Toby, come on.
Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club.
Here we go.
I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing down in West Hollywood. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. Pink Pony Club.
whoa.
See? Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
You guys, that's just going to go viral. That just happened.
And you know what? Now do my girl.
Amanda, they're not a jukebox.
Please.
They're not, and don't insert coins into Andrew.
I did say
Okay, we'll do it.
Insert coin.
Okay, here we go.
I got sunshine on a cloudy day. When it's cold outside, I got the month of May. Well, I guess you say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, my girl, my girl, talking about my girl, my girl. I'm talking about my girl. I got sunshine, my girl, cloudy day, my girl. Even at the month of May with my girl, my girl. Whoa, ain't nothing I can do, my girl. I'm talking about my girl,
Oh,
Thank you.
beautiful.
Timeless Motown.
Love it.
Can you guys clap yourself? Is that
That was amazing. Yes, you do.
that just happened. For tickets and tour details, head to humannaturelive.com. Boys, thank you.
Thanks
for having us.
guys. Always.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Sam Nation.
Podcast.
Doing it for the gram right now.
Who wants some free money?
Instant.
Coin cash.
Moolah.
I like the sound of that.
Jonesy and Amanda's
Instagram.
Put me back together again. 10 questions, 60 seconds on the clock. You can pass if you don't know an answer. Or come back to that question if time permits. You get all the questions right, you win $1,000.
It's chaos in here because I'm doing craft, you're doing craft.
I don't know why you're
Our
doing it.
tongues. I'm making a cheese plate.
Yeah, I don't know why you're doing it.
Well, look how
Well, you didn't
good
do
it
your
looks.
cross stitch, and now it doesn't
Cheese
look
plate's a
good.
lot easier
It
than
looks like a
cross-stitch.
primate has made it.
And I am a primate.
Yeah, but it looks like a monkey primate has made that out of its
I'm
feces.
proud of it, and I'm going to paint it tomorrow.
Oh, great. In the meantime, we'll talk to Samantha of Oran Park.
Hi, Samantha.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. Let's see if we can get you some money today. Let me just move my pottery bits and pieces around here.
Samantha has no idea what you're talking about.
Samantha, I'm making a cheese plate. Jonesy is trying to reconstruct a cup. It's full craft corner in
I'm
here.
just trying to fix stuff, Samantha. That's what I do.
Do you?
I've been listening along. You're both doing well.
Thank you. I've got clay all over
Thanks,
my
Mum.
hands. We've got 10 questions. We've got 60 seconds. Say pass if you're not sure. We might have time to come back, okay?
Okay.
All right, Samantha, because here we go. Here's question number 1. What is TV short for?
Television.
Question 2. How many senses do humans have?
Pass.
Question 3. Air Max are a type of what?
Shoes.
Question 4. Matt Groening created which cartoon TV show?
The Simpsons.
Question 5. Turquoise, cyan and navy are shades of what colour?
Pass.
Question 6. 999 is the emergency contact number in which country?
Pass.
Question 7. How many children are in the Brady Bunch?
8.
Oh, there's 6.
Oh,
Mistaking them for legs on a spider.
Samantha. How many senses do humans have? You knew that. I feel that you came back
No,
for
I panicked.
How many?
5.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
5. And turquoise, cyan and navy, shades of which colour?
Blue.
Blue. And 999, the emergency contact number in which country?
I think I've fumbled that one.
It's the UK.
And of course, in Australia, it is
000.
good, just in case we're all on the same page.
Just as well. Oh, Samantha, thank you for playing.
If anything, we can get back to our craft. Well, me actually fixing stuff, Amanda just doing whatever she's doing.
Excuse me.
Thank you for that. Carry on. Have a good day, Sam.
Thank you. You too. Bye,
Thanks,
guys.
Sam.
Thank you very much. In the meantime, did you see that story about that guy, suburban hero, dispensing justice in his underpants? Did you see that on the news
I've
last
seen a
night?
picture of him this morning.
He's like David Pocock with hair.
He's very attractive. I'd like to know more.
Okay, we'll talk about him next.
Jam Nation.
Now that Human Nature have left the studio, I can fully get into my cheese plate making with my pottery set. I've got, what's that? Oh, God. I've just got a bit of a mess here. Sorry, continue, Brendan, with your talky bits while I do my craft.
Okay, sure. I'll just do the radio show.
Yeah.
Because we only have
you do
9
the
weeks.
You've got
we only
your
have
tongue-
9 weeks to go
You've
of
got
this.
your tongue hanging out
I'm
all
fixing
morning. You've
a
been
cup
Yes.
to fix the bad juju that we might get from our broken cup.
I've
our
decided that a cup
merchandise
is one thing. That's for breakfast radio. We're going to the drive show, 3 to 6. A cheese plate, a commemorative cheese plate, I think is the way to go. And that's what I'm making. So it's no, my microphone's stuck in it. Oh. It's what it is it air dries overnight and then I paint it tomorrow with our pictures on it or cocktail glass.
What about the pottery?
What do you mean?
Nothing. Did you see the news last night? And I love stories of suburban heroes dispensing vigilante justice. If you look in Victoria,
You're like Judge Dredd.
Their bail laws are dreadful. Kids just getting away with anything. This man last night on the news decided to take the law into his own hands. It's a great story.
No one is messing with this father of 4 on the tail of alleged home invaders wearing only his underwear. Grant Brown heard whispers outside his bedroom door at 3:30 this morning. He confronted 2 teenagers and chased them down the road until he caught a 15-year-old already out on bail.
If there's no justice, what's the deterrent, right? What's going to stop him coming back? You got to give him a fright.
Having left his phone at home, the 40-year-old made the boy call police himself.
Pulled up his top to see if he had a weapon, and then this guy's like, "Don't hurt me. You can call the cops. Just don't hurt me." And I'm like, "All right, well, you can call the cops."
Officers swiftly arrested the teen and found his 14-year-old co-accused hiding nearby. Grant becoming a local hero.
Captain Underpants, we call him in our house. My wife said he was quite jacked. So, he obviously trains and, he trains for this moment.
I didn't feel much, actually. Walking back up the street, stepping on gum nuts in bare feet, that hurt more than anything else.
That's a cat amongst the pigeons in the neighbourhood. So he's saying my wife finds him very attractive.
Look, there's a picture of him there.
I also find him very attractive.
Yeah,
I'll be knocking on his door.
Someone was whispering at his door. Hello. But that's what it's all about. Guys like that, that's what this country is built on. Dudes like him. He should be the Prime Minister.
But we're not looking for necessarily stories of heroism. We've done that before. You love that stuff,
I
the
love
daring
that
do
stuff.
in your undies.
Because guys love to ring up, they go, "I've got a story. I've got a story."
Well, what's yours?
I haven't got one recently.
No, see, that's the thing.
I yell at kids every now and then, but it's been some time.
And you strip down your underpants to do it. How about this?
That'll scare them off.
I had to do it in my underwear.
Yeah.
You don't. It's not necessarily saving the neighbourhood.
No, I want to hear saving the neighbourhood.
Do you? Okay, you want to do that? Okay, let's do it.
Well, Superman wears his underpants.
When did you
on
say?
the outside?
I don't know if we're going to get calls. I saved the neighbourhood in my underpants.
Oh, well, wouldn't you like that? That's next level.
Sure.
I tell you, you go back to making whatever you're doing.
And you changed the plan for what we were going to do today.
What do you want to do?
No, what we were going to do is I had to do it in my underwear.
Well, that could be anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Well,
I had this as the tribal drum.
How many people are heroes in their underpants?
I think you'll find there's more than you know.
All right. If you're a hero in your underpants, we'd like to know.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation podcast.
Gold 101.7. Hello there, it's Jonesy and Amanda. The tribal drama's beating on the strength of this guy from Melbourne. What about him? He's in his house.
What about him?
Dad of 4 people, 4 kids. And he's at home and he hears a little reprobate outside his window.
In the middle of the night or 3 a.m.
And so he gets up and dispenses justice to this little juvenile.
Officers swiftly arrested the teen and found his 14-year-old co-accused hiding nearby. Grant becoming a local hero.
Captain Underpants, we call him in our house. My wife said he was quite jacked. So, he obviously trains and, he trains for this moment.
I didn't feel much, actually. Walking back up the street, stepping on gum nuts in bare feet, that hurt more than anything else.
That's how hardcore this guy is.
Do you train for having to solve crimes in your underpants?
All I do is I live for situations like that.
Do you?
Hoping it'll never
Maybe
happen.
you should train a bit harder.
I've got to... Oh, what are you saying? Don't
Nothing.
shame me.
Nothing.
I've got about 10 years on this guy.
Sure. Okay.
Anyway, the tribal drum is beating. I had to do it in my underwear. Like this man. Helen has joined us.
Hi, Helen. Who was in the undies?
No. Yes. Well, last year I was in bed. I heard all this screaming upstairs. I ran upstairs and one of my daughters was on the phone to the ambulance. My husband was in cardiac arrest.
Oh.
Anyway, they said pull him off the... He was sitting on the chair. I had to pull him... Oh, he wasn't on the chair, actually on the bed. I pulled him off the bed. I was doing CPR. They said CPR. In the meantime, unbeknownst to me, my girls had gone across the road to get the neighbour because they were so hysterical, not knowing what was going on. And anyway, in the midst of CPR, I was so in the moment of doing the CPR, it wasn't until... and John was up there, trying to calm the girls down, holding my husband's...
This is John's the neighbour, yes. Yep.
Yeah, John's a neighbour. Anyway, it was only until the ambulance came and they said, yeah, we're fine, we'll take over. We went into another room and I said, oh, my God, John, you're in your underwear. He came over in his underpants and a singlet. And it wasn't until after all the commotion had sort of subsided and the ambulance were there that I realised he was standing amongst us in his underwear.
Good on him, though, for dashing the second you called him.
I said, John, I didn't even realise. I said, my God, cover up. I've got 5 girls and all standing there gawking at John.
Right.
John, cover up.
Thanks, John, but cover up.
Heroes
John,
walk
don't you
among
own a
us.
dressing gown?
Not all of them wear underpants.
No, well, luckily he did.
But cover up, John.
Thanks for saving us, but cover up.
Cover up.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation
Podcast.
Miss Keller.
Amanda.
I got to see Jonesy.
I've heard them describe him as a drunken idiot.
I'm not drunk. I've had a couple of drinks.
Everyday heroes dispensing justice in their underpants. Case in point, this man in Melbourne, little juvie, breaks into his house. He's not having any of it. Dispenses some justice whilst wearing underpants.
Officers swiftly arrested the teen and found his 14-year-old co-accused hiding nearby. Grant becoming a local hero.
Captain Underpants, we call him in our house. My wife said he was quite jacked. So, he obviously trains and, trains for this moment.
I didn't feel much, actually. Walking back up the street, stepping on gum nuts in bare feet, that hurt more than anything else.
That's what it's about.
It's created a bit of a issue in the cul-de-sac.
Oh, he's in your cul-de-sac. Steady on.
All the ladies are going, hang on, and all the husbands are going, come on. And this guy's wife's going, hang on a minute.
Not all heroes wear capes, they wear underpants.
Heroes.
Not all heroes wear capes.
I'm holding
Sometimes a cape is a pair of underpants.
Steve has joined us.
Steve, who was the hero?
Well, I was the hero. Right. I get a phone call from my son to say, Dad, can you come and pick me up? It was during summertime. Can you come and pick me up from the station? So I said, yeah, look, not a worry. It's about 11 o'clock at night. So I drove down there. I said, oh, which street are you in? He said, oh, in Station Street. I said, all right. So I turned around. I drove down and saw him, and I sort of missed him. And then I went around the block, and I said, oh, geez, there's a whole heap of blokes getting into a blue here. And it was my boy. He was taking on three of them, and I got out of the car, belted them, and went to the police. The police found them and charged them.
And what were you wearing? You haven't got to the juicy bit.
Well, it was summertime, Amanda, and it was undies. Just my undies. That's all that it was.
You got in the car to pick up your kid, and it wasn't even, he wasn't even saying, so you just got in your car in your underpants.
Yeah. Dad, can you come and pick me up? I said, yeah, no worries. So I said, oh, no one will see me.
Going to know.
No, I wasn't going to see me. Steve, thank you.
Right, Steve. That's what we want. This is what this country's doing.
Summertime, I was in my underpants. That's how it goes.
Isn't everyone? Danny has joined us.
Danny, hello. Who was wearing what and what happened?
Well, it was me, actually.
Mm.
I live on acreage, and it was one particular night. It was quite hot, so I was sleeping naked. We got woken up to our dogs barking. Put our head out the window. I didn't even blink an eyelid. There was people out the front trying to take my pups.
Oh.
I ran out the door. Ran out the door in my birthday suit, chasing and screaming them up the street until they gave my pups back.
Oh, God.
So they didn't get a hand on your puppies.
No. Were you aware you were in the nutty, or you just didn't care?
Oh, I was aware, but I didn't care.
Good on you.
Pups back.
Yeah, you got your pups back.
That would
got them back safe and sound.
Did they,
and snugly warm.
Did they have pause for thought? Did they go, hey, what's going on here?
Don't know. But, I got them back, and my partner just stood there and went, I can't believe you just did that. Yeah. I said, well, I'll do anything. They're my family.
How big were they, Danny?
Pardon?
How big were they?
They're dachshunds.
Oh.
So they're small.
Yes.
Thank you, Danny. I have no further questioning, Your Honour. Carry on. Well, there you go. There you go.
All right.
Thank you for all your calls.
How's your craft going, Brendan?
It's going okay.
Mine's going excellently well. Let's compare notes next.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
What would the Japanese know?
What do you mean?
Well, they've this art that
of kintsugi,
where you break pottery. Do they do it on purpose?
No. It's pottery that's broken. And the philosophy is that rather than discarding it or lamenting that it's broken, the beauty of putting it back together tells a lovely story. And it's done with a particular kind of glue and gold paint. So the resulting piece, you can see the cracks and you love it even more because it's reflecting something new and beautiful.
I was lamenting that the glue was no good, but I think this fix and go super glue is not too bad.
Oh,
once you get your hand around it.
How are you going? Because Jonesy, if you just joined us, he broke a commemorative cup showing our faces and he thought this is a terrible sign because our show is wrapping up as a breakfast show this year. But I think it's a good sign.
We're coming back.
You're putting it back together because we are doing a drive show next year from 6 till 9. And so I think...
New horizons and all that.
I like the idea of it being reconstructed as something new. In the meantime, I thought I'd do some craft as well. What is an image you have when you think of the afternoons and a drive show?
Not what you're doing.
I think of a cheese plate. So I am making a pottery cheese plate. I bought a kit that's just dry clay, self-drying clay, so I don't need a kiln. And so, did I say 6 to 9? Apparently I've said 6 to 9. Oh, my God, that's the longest shift in the history of the world. We're on from 3 to 6 in drive.
Yeah.
So I've made a cheese plate and I let it now naturally dry overnight. I've just rolled it with a rolling pin and I've put a little edge around the top and I'm going to paint it tomorrow. Look, you're not listening all day. You haven't listened to a word I've said because your tongue's hanging out doing your craft.
Mm-hmm. I think you're not going to do it.
I've done it.
It's going to be next year.
I've done it. Look, I've done it. Stand up and look. You haven't noticed a single thing I've done. I could have constructed a box girder bridge and you wouldn't have known today. Look, I've done it. You're not going to do it. I actually have. You've fallen off your chair. All you've done is swear and curse all morning.
Okay, well, I've got 15, 16 minutes to finish this up because I want to finish it.
All right, well, look, each to your own.
In the meantime, Gets My Ghoulies is here. Would you like to get something off your case? Perhaps your colleague wasting her time on stupid projects?
Well, maybe someone who gets something off your case, someone who's focused and can do the show with me would be a nice change. Give us a call, 1355 22.
No. You don't ring.
No, you don't know.
There's a Ghoulies hotline.
I know.
I'm sorry, Miss Focus.
I know, sorry about that.
Straight to the iHeart
clay's gone up my nose.
iHeart Radio app.
Whatever, you know what to do.
Download your Ghoulie.
Jam Nation.
Everybody shout! Come on now, sing out! It's time for the Ghoulies get together.
9 weeks to go.
$20,000. Someone's going to win that in our last week on air just for having a whinge.
What have we got?
What gets my ghoulies are people who start Teams meetings early. It's 6:27 a.m. and my meeting starts in 3 minutes and this person has already started it and I don't want to talk to them. I don't want the 3 minutes of getting on camera and talking ridiculous rubbish. That is what gets my ghoulies. Join your meetings on time, not a minute earlier.
I agree. I find the small talk of life the hardest stuff
whenever we
these
do
days.
something with you, it's looking up your nostril for a half a minute while you're going, how do you connect this? Out with a bad, with a good. Contact us via the iHeartRadio app. It's 7 to 9.
Our favourite caller, email or Facebook friend wins an iconic Sydney Harbour bridge climb for 2. Breathtaking views, unforgettable moments and great deals at Bridge Climb.
The tribal drum was beating for Hero in Undies. We're all talking about this guy in Melbourne. What a hero.
Captain Underpants, we call him in our house. My wife said he was quite jacked. So, he obviously trains and, trains for this moment.
Danny from Wattle Grove had this.
Were you aware you were in the nutty or you just didn't care?
Oh, I was aware, but I didn't care.
Good on you.
Yeah, you got your pups back.
That would
the back safe and sound.
Did they
and snugly warm?
Do they have pause for thought? Do they? Hey, what's going on here?
Don't know, but I got them back, and my partner just stood there and went, "I can't believe you just did that."
Yeah.
I said, "Well, I'll do anything. They're my family."
How big were they, Danny?
They're dachshunds.
Oh,
righto, you two.
Not big puppies.
That's enough.
We'll be back from 6 tonight for Jam Nation.
See you then.
Good day to you.
Well, thank God that's over.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Wipe the tears, baby, from your eyes.
Catch Jonesy and Amanda's podcast on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation Podcast. Catch up on what you've missed on the free iHeartRadio app.